Is it right for psychiatrists to treat people against their will? There are more or less three ethical principles that inform the two different sides of this question. First one is beneficence. Basically means doing the most good for people. When somebody is in a state of psychosis or severe mental illness, you may argue that they're not able to enact their own will. So if we define good as a person being able to do the things that they want to do, being able to take actions that promote their own definitions of good in the world around them, and restricting them from going against their own definition of good in the world is an act of good for them. Put it plainly, if you're in a state of psychosis that makes you want to kill your loved ones, beneficence would say it is a good thing to do to prevent you from doing that until you're able to regain your faculties. Second ethical argument for involuntary treatment is non-maleficence, meaning preventing bad from happening. Here, we would explicitly state that letting someone do things that's harmful to themselves and others is a bad thing, and that preventing harm in and of itself is good. Oftentimes, people say involuntary treatment is unethical, and mainly the argument is to do with autonomy. Opponents of this argument say that it's wrong to restrict someone from enacting their free will in the world. As a psychiatrist, I'm frequently in the position where I have to make these decisions. Do I involuntarily commit somebody or not? The way that I think through it is that oftentimes these states where people can't control their behavior confer a responsibility on those of us around who are able to help. If, for example, somebody became floridly manic with psychotic features and did something to harm their loved ones, and then they came out of that manic episode, that would probably be the worst realization of their life, realizing what they did. Or if they came out of a manic episode having blown their life savings and being destitute. In those confusional states, they're not able to enact their own free will, so the right to enact their own free will is a moot point. And I see it as my responsibility to help them regain that free will as much as is possible. Or in states where the impairment is permanent, to find surrogate decision-making that would enact their values and will as best as possible. It's a really hard, really stigmatized, really controversial conversation. I'm interested in your opinion, particularly if you've ever been involuntarily committed. What was that like for you? And if you could go back, would you have your physicians do it again or not? Or if you're in a position like me where you have to go through this all the time, how do you make these decisions in an ethical way that supports and cares for your patients? As always, I look forward to having this conversation with you in the comments below.